Welcome back. It's all everyone was talking about this weekend, and still today, the royal wedding. While some people tuned in just to be part of the historical event itself, there were a few who watched just to see that pre-wedding family drama, how it would all play out. Joining me now for Real Talk, Kara Kinnear. I like that we're calling you on-air personality, Nikki Williams. That's right. She decided to stick around for this juicy topic. And author, comedian, and our friend. I'm calling you comedian.
Okay.
Dina Babel. Yes.
My earrings are here.
Look at everybody's big earrings. Kind of cool, right? Statement earrings. Okay, let's start. Nikki.
Hey.
Haley in my ear, tell me how much time we have, because this is a good one. All right, ooh, good. Okay, what did you, first of all, well, make sure we need to make sure everyone knows. So there was a little bit of scandal with leading up to the wedding with her dad. Carrie, you always know pop culture. Tell everyone what happened. She does.
Well, the father apparently was in cahoots with the paparazzi and had pictures of him getting ready for the big day that he inevitably probably made a lot of money off of. There's a half-sister that's involved that's real wackadoo.
Real whack.
Yes, and so I think probably the stress and everything that came out, because the press over there is intense. Like, it's intense here, but over there I think it's tenfold. And he had a heart attack, and so had surgery, or he had
Stents, I believe.
stents, yeah, put in, and so he didn't walk her down the aisle, and he was supposed to, and didn't get to.
But let me ask you, did she put the kibosh on him walking her down the aisle before he was even ill because of the timing of the pictures?
I don't think so.
No, oh no, she was still going to let him walk her.
she wanted him to, but I think that his cardiologist said you can't travel, because depending on where the heart attack was,
Yeah.
I mean, a stent is outpatient, but if he had a true infarct, I'm a nurse, by the way.
Yes.
Then he probably would need to stay inpatient. An infarct, which is a heart attack.
Thank you for clarifying.
God, I knew we were.
There is no
together.
flatulence.
We didn't know.
I didn't. But we all sort of went. We're gonna get an email. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, Nurse Dina.
Sure. Infarct.
Yes.
Never mind.
I don't want one.
All right, listen. We don't have to be marrying royalty, to have issues with in-laws before the big day. Jim recently dropped a bomb on me about Anne.
What?
That Anne pulled him aside and said, no, I'm just kidding, didn't say not to marry me, but she thought that we were spending too much on the wedding. And they actually didn't speak for a few days leading up to it, because he told her, mind your own business. Are you paying for any of it?
Oh.
No.
Well.
But he dropped that bomb on me, and I can't talk to her about it now.
Right.
But I don't know why he would even bring it up. But that I was like, seriously? I can't even discuss this with her. But that, it's funny because, that was her son, and first marriage, and you need to consider how much money you're spending, and they had a falling out because of it,
right?
Unbeknownst to me, who knew? So I mean, I don't.
Let me say this. I think because I deal with father-daughter issues a lot, the advice that I give a lot of times, because there's always drama, but specifically with the father or a crazy stepsister that dyes her hair the same color as yours right before the wedding and changes her name back to Markle, but I don't mean to digress.
Ooh.
If you have a crazy out there or someone that's going to come to the wedding and is going to cause drama or issue, you got to have a gatekeeper, so that person says, I know how to shuttle them out of the way. And B, don't invite them.
Right.
It's your day. That's
It's
the
your
one
day.
day that you can say, you know what, I don't think you should come. Or maybe just come to the ceremony and not the reception or whatever. You got to take control.
Right.
It's your
Right.
day.
Well, everyone has a little crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody that has a perfect family.
No. But you have to
The
really
royal family.
navigate it. You don't want hurt feelings, but I think as you said it perfectly, this is your day. You don't want to have anything, because things will go wrong, little
Yes.
things, we hope. It always does. It's inevitable.
Right.
But if there's some way to control the controllables, you got to do it. Right, Nikki? What do you think?
My family is certifiably insane.
I wanna meet 'em.
You say
I wanna meet
everyone's
'em
got
too.
a little bit of crazy.
Yeah,
I got
fine.
it coming from both sides of the family. Outside of my very immediate family, I mean, love you guys, but stay right on over there if I get married, because holidays are really interesting. Don't get me wrong, but they wouldn't be expecting an invite from me to any. A couple of them hit me up for money since I was like 14. Anyway, they're not watching today. It's fine.
Since you had your first job.
I was with my family yesterday, so.
That being said, does that mean if and when you do get married that you like all of that might even prompt you to just do it out of town or something.
I would literally leave the country.
Yeah.
No, none of them are invited.
Well, she did. Megan did leave the country.
Right. Yeah, they followed
Still
her.
followed
no,
her.
but these people in my family that I'm talking about, they would not even have the wherewithal to get on an airplane.
Okay.
So I want to meet them.
They seem like, this seems like a reality show.
I know.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about Mrs. Doria Ragland, though, Meghan Markle's mother? I mean, she truly, I was sort of obsessed with her, so I did this deep dive on her whole life. They got divorced when she was 6. She's a humanitarian. She's a yoga teacher. She's a social worker. And she was credited with giving Meghan this, like, zest for wanting to give back always, because a lot of people are saying, oh, Harry and her are following in Princess Diana's ways, which I'm sure they are, obviously. But Meghan's mother is just an incredible human being. And can you imagine to be there by yourself, surrounded by all this pomp and circumstance, and she just was so composed.
Yes.
They kept showing her, and I was like,
wait, why was she by herself, though? I mean,
because the rest of the family's cuckoo. But you know what I like?
No, come on. She doesn't have a sister. Like, I know I have a big Italian family.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
mother,
Diana.
Right. But I mean, there wasn't an aunt or somebody she
But
could
she
call
had her
from the
girlfriends,
family.
which are like her family.
But they just weren't allowed to sit right there.
Yeah. And she had on a nose ring, which I loved. And she kept to her roots. She did her thing. She's so poised. I also like the fact that Meghan's mother, even when she was a young girl, I'm sure y'all have all heard about that she wrote into that commercial.
Oh, yeah, the Ivory commercial.
Yes.
She was like, why are you
That's
only
from her
saying
mom
women should be in the kitchen?
Yes, I
love
love
it.
that story. I watched her give that speech, which has gone viral, and where her mind was at 11, watching this commercial, saying, well, "Moms aren't the only one who do this or that. You know, like let's fight for equality."
Think about what must have been going on in her home for her to feel comfortable to do that. That's really powerful.
It really is.
Her mom's beautiful.
Yeah. I know.
She is beautiful.
Is there anything, and I know we're kind of focusing on in-laws, or it doesn't have to be an in-law, it could be your own family member, but if we do want to just talk about the in-laws, is there anything that they would do that could possibly make you walk away from the person that you loved?
Well, this is how I always tell my husband that I knew I was in love with him, is because his family and my family could not be more different. I mean, polar opposites. And there's so many of them. And the first time I met them, I was overwhelmed. I was like crying in the car because some other thing.
Kara, stop it.
And I said,
people
gosh, I said, I know, I'm trying to take this out. I said, oh my gosh, I think I love you because I am totally not fazed by what just happened in there. You know, because it was a lot. And he said, he has like a very it's a history with his whole family. And he said, you know, you're marrying me, not my family, which is interesting because a lot of times people will say the complete opposite. Would be like, I come with this whole package.
Right.
You know.
I come with a call block feature.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met.
Come on.
I met my husband's aunt, and they're from Rhode Island, so they're a little aggressive compared to me from Charleston, you know. And we were getting in the car, and his aunt was getting in the car, and you know, if you're Southern, you get in the car and you're like, "Excuse me, get over, please, lovey." And his aunt was like, "Push over," and I was like,
"Oh my God, push over."
Excuse me. She was like, "Push over," and I was like, "Ah."
Oh.
No, but I did break up with him for a brief second after that because I was like, I don't know if I can take all this on.
Yeah.
I really don't. Honestly,
we need to talk.
It was. I know there's more to it. I love her now. I love everything about all of them. But it was just different culture shock.
Yes, exactly.
Me being from the South and them deeply Northern, and just how they do things. And here we say things nice, and then we talk about you behind your back.
Yes.
There they tell you right
to your
scoot over.
face.
I need some room, sister.
Right.
Yes, I think, you know, no matter what, at the end of the day, it is about you and your partner, but different families have a different philosophy. I do. With me, I said, you're not going to have to see them all the time, but they are, I mean, my family's my family. I'm very tight with them. So you have to see what works for you. I mean, for you, obviously, so you're going to elope when the time's right.
Far away.
But, I mean, so is he okay with your family?
Yeah, I don't know how, but he seems to be okay with my family, but I also am not engaged, so I could be very wrong about that.
No, but I mean, you've dated for years. So.
I have. And you know, there was a guy that I dated before David now, and very, very religious family. I'm religious, but this was like, but we didn't have to live in the same state, the family and I, so it was okay. But he was like falling under this like, oh, I am that way. Whenever we would go visit them,
Of
I'm like,
course.
"Be yourself. That if you can't be yourself
Self.
around your
Sure,
family,
sure.
like I got an issue with that. I
dated
can't not be
somebody
myself.
the exact same way. It was like he was with them. Somebody was
Got to
different
put on
from
a
me.
show when you're
Yes.
in
Yes.
Alabama.
That seems
I dated a guy
stressful.
that liked to drink a cocktail or two, and his parents would come in town. He would pack everything up, hide it. It was like he
Yeah.
was going around hiding everything, and I'm like, I don't understand. I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like
What's
just
going on down here?
I know.
You're
All right, we're
25.
almost out of time. Real quick though, do you think that the drama? Do you think it I don't think it overshadowed her big day at all, though.
I think it made it
mean,
fun.
I think it made it relatable.
Right.
I think
sure.
it made it totally relatable.
reality now in the royal family, I think, is what is so endearing. I mean, they're so, can apples on their heads and everything is so perfect, but this is reality for
Right.
everybody.
Yes.
We all have crazy
This is
people
what we
in our
love
family.
in the United
Yes,
States.
Yes.
exactly.
Like those royals are crazy too. They just have a ton of PR people and
Managing
and
them.
Yeah, they
utility
manage
classes.
the
Yes.
walls behind the castle
Yes.
walls.
Well, I just thought she
Welcome
was.
to
oh, by the
America.
way, quickly, loved the dress or no?
Loved
No.
it.
You loved it,
I loved it. Yeah, I think it's classic, timeless. The hair.
Dina.
I was a little bored with the dress, but the tiara was on point.
Yes.
I loved it.
I love her and I love her heart, and she could have worn a trash bag and I don't care. But from the say yes to the dress,
That's true.
Perspective.
background in me, those 3 wrinkles in the front drove me
Drove me
crazy. I
crazy.
don't love double paneled Katie Silk. I thought it was a little ill-fitting.
Wow.
That's like straight jackety to me. I knew it
Yes,
was very
it looked so
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
I don't love a 3/4 sleeve.
Me
I did
neither.
love the boat neck and I loved the after party.
She had to have
dress.
sleeves.
Yes,
The
ladies and
after party was
gentlemen,
on
say
point.
yes to the dress.
Sweeping
would-
train was beautiful.
You
but
would
I
have said no to the dress.
I would have said no to that dress,
Right.
but I love
No
Meghan,
sense.
so I don't
Yes,
care.
I know.